Okay.
Hello! Friend?
Oh. I was watching the Twitch. I was like, why are you counting down the timer so quickly? Oh, that's the delay timer. Hi, yes.
Hi.
Hey,
Yes.
Sap, so you're wearing Lynn's outfit, right?
I am, yes.
And you're a Lear, right?
Yeah.
Would that make this combination Alan?
Sure.
Yay.
You can hear Jay, right? Yeah, you should be able to. So...
My joke, no.
You were heard.
Okay.
Now, Jay. Last time we left off, Alir became a beast.
You were mentioning a little bit about that, yes.
I'll show you.
It was that bad.
I'll show you on this map, but yeah, to put it mildly, I think Alir is very scary now. Like, very scary.
Because they are a emblem that is a living emblem, so they can only emblify themselves.
And their partner, whoever they're adjacent to.
They are a contagious emblem?
Sure. That's... You are making these allegations or analogies, not me.
Yeah. Yes. But then... So that they can pick somebody, and they can also get emblified.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's
They have like combo attacks?
Yes, actually.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'll show you because when I do this, you're gonna see what the scary part of this is. But I did the Micaiah and the Leaf paralogs, where the Micaiah one was the scary one.
Okay.
Because there were like, I think at the end of the stage I was doing, there were probably around 20 flyers about to fly in towards the goal. Meanwhile, Micaiah was trying to kill Goldberry as hard as she possibly could, which meant she kept missing.
See.
But I want to check out the Garden of Memories, because this was the paralogue that opened up now when V became an emblem, and I feel like that's gonna be more relevant than all the emblems.
Oh, it's gonna be about like you before you lost your memories, probably.
Possibly. That's actually a good call.
Yeah. I mean, we have had amnesia this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The connector.
Oh my.
The connector.
Are my eyes lying to me?
Maybe.
This is
hi, Marth.
quite a surprise. It looks just like the Lethos Castle Gardens.
So I'm not the only one seeing it?
It looks like the castle.
Oh yeah, we got Marth back. I forgot.
It feels like
Yeah.
it too. The air, the smells, all of it.
Right you are. I've served
Hi.
in the castle for many years, yet this vision fooled me at first.
I know it isn't real, yet I still get a sense of nostalgia looking at it. My mother trained me in the castle
What if you're
garden.
just gonna fight your
The
mom?
flowers were in
That
full
might
bloom,
be it.
like these.
Oh.
I remember it well. Alas, after the attack, that garden has been left in ruins.
It has, hasn't it?
Look, over there. I can see something glimmering. Do you see it too?
No.
It's Marth the Second.
Is that an altar? And on it, there's a ring.
I thought we'd gathered all the emblem rings. Can it be that there were more?
Perhaps an emblem we were unaware of. Let's go have a look.
Wait. I feel a presence. There are enemies.
Is that
nearby.
Lemera's ring, actually? Hey, corrupted! Perfect for showing off Alir.
Corrupted? They must be here for the ring. We can't let them take it. That ring might belong to another emblem.
I fight beside you once more, Divine One.
That ring. Could it be?
Maybe. Now, I have a question, chat. Who is the lucky character I should bring along for this map, if any? Because we've discovered that the Paralogs usually have like a unique dialogue if someone is brought into the map.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were trying to pick who would get the lyrification.
No, that's everyone. Anyone can get it. I don't need to pick anyone.
Oh. The boy?
Bring along the
Who
boy.
is
That's John.
that's John?
Who else would the boy be?
Ike.
No.
No, wait, no.
Oh,
I'm done.
Roy.
Roy.
Hmm.
Roy's our boy.
Money.
Though I can't say that emblems have gotten many unique dialogues.
They haven't really. There wasn't the DLC, but beside that.
Hmm.
A ring that was tried on an altar and seems to emanate some kind of special power. Huh.
With like 3-4 dudes guarding it. Oh boy.
I
so scary.
think I need to kill him before he gets over here. If I were to guess.
Oh, it's snatch and grab?
Yeah. So
So your boy's probably gonna be your dancer. Let people move a couple times.
I have an idea. So we
Oh.
have Corin, we have Yunaka, Seedall, Goldmary, Anna, Tamara, Vale. The very scary Vale right now.
Very scary Veil because they have Leaf?
No, because they have Misery Cord.
Keeping throwing knife and inflicts magic damage and poison to hit foes.
Okay.
And their magic is.
Let's look at her bow that almost insta-kill anyone is 43.
Okay. This is 44. Because
This
it
one
uses
has
magic.
Yes. And it's a dagger that makes them take
Right.
more damage. And I also given her a skill to make her faster whenever she kills someone.
Oh, for more and more attacks per round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
We have Gregory. We have Ivy and Soren. We have Celestia, Veronica, Madeline Hector, and Hortensia and Edelgard. Now, one thing I
Okay.
did do was, if I look at references, I actually gave A support to everyone that I tend to use. Because...
all put together for that one episode, right?
Yeah! But to explain the reason why I'm doing that, it's because now that whenever Alira engages with someone, their engage level depends on how much support she has with them.
Oh,
So that's why I
Okay.
kind of like inflated it.
that makes sense.
Kind of funny that I suggested you bring Madeline into that one battle because I was curious, and now she's replaced Jade. She has. She genuinely has. Now, my idea here, it requires this. No. I should probably put you here instead. Okay. With that, I have a goal. Let's fight. Recover the ring, or I'm defeated or the foe escapes. Okay, so main thing, I can only move over there.
With perfect poise. Yanaka here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I think your eye freaked out there for a sec.
that is entirely possible.
Yunaka!
You can stay there.
I've got
You
this.
over there.
Here I go.
And trade. I'll just lure some people over here.
I can do this.
You do your thing and be a meanie towards these two.
Whatever you need.
Where to?
No mistakes.
Can I do this? Fight her! Yes,
Okay.
that should still work. I forgot to give Micaiah to Hortensia, but that's fine.
Let's do this.
It's a crutch.
Yeah, sure. Does she just not have any emblem right now at all?
She does, she does.
Oh.
Oh, yep, as I thought, it's running away.
I would laugh if they just escape, and that's your one time to beat the map, and you can
Oh
you
no!
never find out what the ring is.
Oh no, if only there was saves coming. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Already?
I must withdraw from fighting.
Oh
I
shit.
cannot die before my kingdom's throne is restored.
I mean, technically you can.
Okay, let's go back in time to before Ivy's turn. There. Move. Shield.
When you set up, I'm gonna be right back.
You do that.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Better. They had it out for my mages. Ah. The 11 Sornaton only sometimes triggers. I bet the reason why it didn't trigger was because the enemy couldn't reach Madeline, but could reach Ivy, so they made an executive decision.
Ready for a fight.
Let's get the kill on you.
Come and get it.
Thank you. No crit? There we go.
What's the point of you? Sorry if that was too much.
There we go. More speed. And with Veil, I can get even more speed. Should probably do it from here. Wait, what do you mean that wasn't enough? Damn it. Might be the best call to kill here. Don't like that the mages can reach me now. I think it's time for an engage.
Grant me your power.
Here we go. Oh, it hits. Yeah. Good job. Thoron. Ooh, Thunder actually has more hit rate.
I'm
I'll take
ready
that.
for more orders.
Oh, one of you have a tomahawk. Lovely. I'm gonna stand here and hope for the best. How far can you reach? Not far at all. This is fine, right?
Allow me.
Oh, you have life and death?
Okay, I'm back. Who died?
No one yet.
Oh, okay.
I just realized that some of them had a skill I hadn't been looking at. Oh! Oh, I should be careful around you.
Is there a key depth? Oh.
Because they will self-destruct if they get close to me and I lower their
Oh,
health.
I didn't read the top line. I'm like, this sounds like they're gonna blow up. Oh, they are. They are.
They are. Oh, you have steel magic, don't you? Yeah. One of them had a skill called Life and Death, and if it's anything like Fire Emblem Heroes, which I believe that skill originates from, it will increase their attack but lower their defense.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I think it's time to start Engage Plus.
Emblem Eternal!
Now, I could use my dodge weapon
Is-
here.
Wait. Is Emily inside of you?
No! And
Where are
who?
Anna?
Anna's still right there!
Where?
Right in front of me, here!
Oh, they're holding a bow. I was looking for an axe.
Also, Emily?
Actually, what I said was Annalie. I couldn't
Yeah!
remember what their name was, and I went too far with it, apparently.
Oh, yes, you did. I don't think I'm actually ready for that. I didn't realize that these guys had a lot of defense. Which is kind of Alir's weakness. Okay. Lower your health.
Need help?
Thank you.
One green!
No, don't engage. One of the weird things I need to strategize around is not engaging the person I want to engage plus. Because I can't do both at once. Oh god. Here we go. This should be fine. Keeps running away. I don't like that. Wait, can I stop him? Bye! Oh, Jesus Christ! Alir's not having a good time.
I mean, that makes sense. This is their challenge map, I guess.
Yeah. Ow. Die!
So do you think that this ring is only half of Alir, the blue half?
I think it's Limera, or just like a memory of my mother.
Ah. I got my mom in this ring.
Okay.
I'm all right.
You say that, but you are definitely dying. I should have given you one physical weapon, I now realize.
Huh.
Because you can't deal with mages. I now realize this entire site is mages. I have done nothing but put mages here for the last 10 hours. Red units.
Come to my aid, hero. It's time!
3-star.
Don't say that. He's right there, and he's about to escape. I don't like that.
Menacingly.
The odds of winning are low. But boy oh boy, they are there.
Are you winning this fight?
I will not fall.
Yes!
Oh. But they are there, see?
One step
Wait,
at
you
a
have
time.
0% crit chance. How did that happen?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is,
How did-
I would have got back in time if I didn't get the kill. And then
Which is
this would have been
great.
to someone else.
Oh, alright.
So I was taking a risk, like, if it does work out, well, that sucks. If it does work out, beautiful.
Yeah. It could be a great big one. Why did you quit though? If it had 0%?
Oh, you were looking at the enemy, weren't you?
Now I was looking at the left side of the screen.
No, that was 9% crit rates.
Huh. I could have swore it said 0 at the bottom.
Were you seeing the green number and not the other number? Like right here?
Pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, I'll go back and look. You know, I'll look right now. I'll find out.
Because there was a backup attack at the same time from this guy.
Do those stats also show up?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that.
And those can't crits. You had a technology check in real time.
So, Saps, while I'm looking, I know
Yes.
I haven't mentioned from a couple of days ago.
What?
One of the family members that was visiting this past week is known as kind of like the family historian. And I realized because of that, I had an opportunity that I didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
So, I decided to try to ask my aunt if she knew why my grandfather originally owned the sex medallion.
Oh no.
I decided to show. I tried to show
It's
this
just-
highly religious, prim and proper high school teacher. Hey, do you I'm gonna show you a picture of something. Now, I would like to know. I would like to be shown if you would know anything about this. And surprisingly, she did not. And then I had to go through the whole story of how I found it and all that, and then try to defend myself as best as I could.
Mhm.
I think it went over okay. I don't know. Because where it's just for sets. I just want to know where it came from.
Trying to think of what I need to do here. Did you leave out the fact that you lost one and brought a new one?
I did not leave that part out. They know I have two now. I explained how much worse it is that I own two than it is that I own
Oh,
one.
here we go. Gold Mary is max level.
So hopefully it's a good one. That's a very good. I mean, no defense, but otherwise.
The thing is, I could make it so that she goes back to level 1 and levels up again. Without losing stats. You're not allowed to explode.
Wait.
Die.
Oh, wait, without losing stats. And then
Yes.
you just keep going from where you are?
Yes.
That seems a little broken.
That's been a thing in the last, like, 4 Fire Emblem games. Like,
Is it
post-Ike.
Coded for?
Yeah. Yes? Why wouldn't it be?
Wouldn't that make their numbers, like, bigger than the enemies could ever grow into?
Not necessarily.
I fight for my friends.
It was just Awakening that lets you loop levels. Well, Awakening and then Fates. And, wait, no, did Fates just, like, keep the level going up?
Oh, there are still stat caps. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
saying.
no.
I
You
was
can't go
thinking
to
you could
infinite.
Infinitely go up, and I was like, oh dear God. Yeah, at least Pokemon stops you at 100.
Alir is dying.
Oh, and the 3 houses just got rid of the level cap altogether? Oh, no!
There. Uh-oh. This is fine. Ah, this is very fine now. Oh no, they sealed my magic.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
They're trying to surround Yunaka. I don't like it. Okay, yep, they're running away. Give them one more turn and they escape. I need to prevent that from happening, and I think I am able to.
Send in the dancer.
It's a combination.
Okay.
Fuck off. Dark magic, go!
You!
Oh, and Anna help.
I'm strong after all.
There we go. Now to get rid of the other guy.
I'm strong after all, thanks to this knife.
Free staff. I could do that too, but I have a different idea.
Okay.
There we go. There. Dance. This Dragoni. This is the plan. Roar. Yeah, that like that.
I've made my choice.
Good luck moving now.
Good, you got yourself 1 turn.
I can do that for 4 more turns.
I see, as you just slowly
rough
proceed
here.
to swarm them.
Yes, I'm glad you catch on.
Yeah.
Better to act than to worry.
Okay, now we run. And you over there. You over here.
I can fight.
You here. You get. You can attack here. It's not just a big attack. That's it. Yeah, no, it's only as long as Yunaka is fused with Corrin. It's Corrin's like dreadful aura ability.
Oh.
Very useful. Anyways, everyone heal. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hey, Gold Mary! Engage Plus. So, Jay, you see at the bottom here.
Iration, Holy Aura, Attune, Dragon's Fist, Bond Forger, Plus, Dragon Blast, Alumgang Dublia, and Holy Shield.
So, this is a dodge weapon. This is a magic fist. This is good against corrupted.
Oh.
This makes it so that unit is good against fell dragons and allies within them are effective. If unit initiates combats and defeats the foe, grants engaged partner +4 to all 7 basic stats while engaged. And an extra 2 strength because it's a backup unit. Dragon Blasts.
Makes 2 attacks with a sword, and then that means you could use your cool sword you're getting as part of the Dragon Blast. And has 20% of strength to sword attack. Oh!
Hey, you remember dodge tanks?
Yeah. already avoid 2 unit and allies within 2 spaces that are synced or engaged with an emblem. Oh,
But what if they're super effective against armored units or infantry or anything like that?
Huh. Neutralizes effective against this unit. Oh.
So hammers wouldn't do shit against armored units anymore after this.
Right, or bows wouldn't hurt a flying unit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That seems pretty good.
It is.
And this is just completely what Alir is now.
Yes.
Does
So
Alir do more than what Lyn does?
yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
it's late game. This makes sense. Ooh, pretty sword. Ow. You can just fire laser beams now.
Yes. Also, look,
Ah.
blue-red hair.
Oh, yeah. They've been Alirified.
I've noticed that happen to everyone, just like everyone else. But I think the
Uh-huh.
funniest one I accidentally found while I was getting stuff ready was Mavier, because his beard is red, but his hair is blue.
Oh, that's very good.
But yeah, like this only lasts for 4 turns, but very effective.
Yeah, that seems pretty powerful. Pretty powerful.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? You may have noticed, but this mage now is a dodge tank as well.
Glad that's over
Which is
with.
great because you give them the book and you want them to store up power in the book for the cool world things?
For example,
Okay, yeah.
hey, Yanaka, stop them.
First one's free.
Please die.
Look what you made me. That went well.
Okay, I can't do what I want to do right now, so... Oh, wait, I can dance. I can stand here. Just to, like, use my turns. I'm gonna heal everyone. We're gonna win this turn.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want to see, like, the enhanced version of that super attack I just did?
Wait, that wasn't the enhanced version?
No, this is the enhanced version.
Oh, that's the sword got thicker.
Oh,
I sneezed
this,
on the sword and the sword got thicker.
this is not based on the sword. This is just, if you do this right next to a Lear, you get 2 sword attacks.
Oh, that's why there's 3 of them.
Sleep Knight. Engage blast.
So, yeah, we're a Dragon Ball character now.
I would think that one is the Masenko.
Oh, we were not done! We were not done!
Oh. Well,
Oh!
you could be more powerful.
Reinforcements.
I like how this one is. It seems to be like actually canon in a way. Is the corrupted coming to fight you?
Oh, thank God he gives us another turn. Oh. I was very concerned there for a moment. Oh, you are high level. And of course you have Dragon Slayer. That's mean.
Oh. So don't let them close to Alir.
Yeah, no. At least without being fused like this.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Trying to think. There we go. Now you can't move. Haha. I don't like the fact that my objective turned into kill everyone. I'm now scared.
I mean, maybe that's the last round of reinforcements. It was just kind of all of them at once. It
That-
seems bad, but...
That is most likely what happened. I just still don't like
Yeah.
it. Okay, one thing. I need to heal Timera. There we go. One heal. What if we heal again?
Do it, you won't.
I will. I'm doing it. There we go. And suddenly she's fully healed. On over here. I think it's time for Soren to come out.
Grant me strength.
Stand here and we attack. Wait, I can cheese this. Kind of. My hit rate is better if I attack next here, because I get the benefit of like the dodge hit thing. There we go. I'm gonna stand here, and I'm gonna stand here. Perfect. Gregory's gonna be here as support. Vale's gonna help over here. No, engage. Okay, with that, we are good. Oh, seal speed against Yunaka, that's not good. Oh, of course you hit. Ow! Okay, Yunaka's in trouble.
What happened to the dodgy?
She didn't dodge.
Oh. Well,
That's what
maybe
happened.
she'll dodge the next one.
Okay, maybe so that she will dodge the next ones. But I was hoping to, like, actually stop them in their tracks, not let them charge me. Like all of these guys are doing.
Here they come.
I'll manage.
Let's see. Thoron, Excalibur, Bolt Axe. Nah, Lightning's better. There.
Need help?
Not really, but, you know.
She wasn't gonna take no for an answer.
Exactly. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Please die.
We did it, Divine One.
And even faster now.
Is that because she's Illyrifyd?
Yes, actually. I'm here. Who died? The enemies, and I'm next. I don't like this number I'm seeing right here.
Always a little pixel of health.
I can fix that. Engage!
Emblem Engage!
Why does that do nothing? Fine, I'll do this.
Whatever it takes.
Whee! And now Anna can kill the flyer. Because standing next to a Lear gives her
Right.
+1 damage. Or a
Alright,
veil.
and then also Anna has a bow. My mind says Anna acts every time.
Fair!
I'll help.
Well, I'm no longer killing!
Oh, because she missed?
Yes, I needed her to hit to win that one.
Well, I'm sure somebody there can poke the bird.
Yeah, but I would appreciate it if they could poke someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
That was fun. Thanks.
I assume it's because of also the strength stat. The strength stat is not much lower. It's 6 lower. It's not that much. Alright, 7.
Like a quarter of what they have. So it would be a pretty significant amount just by the ratio.
But not enough to, like, do barely as much as this one alone. And this weapon is even a magic weapon as well. That might actually be part of the problem. Because these guys... Oh, you actually have maxed out defense. Fuck you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the green number indicates. That's they can't get higher.
That it's been capified. Gotcha. They've gotten their Twitch kappa.
Okay, Anna, do your thing.
First one.
Thank you.
It's over already?
Nice. Fine, I'll attack you.
From me to you.
Okay. Anna. Oh, yeah. I'm just curious. Yeah, no, it's axe time. I want to ask you a question. No window shoppers. There we go.
There's a sale, but it's on your life. Clearance sale. Everything must go.
She would say that, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
There. Okay, now it's just Yunaka left here.
I would love her just at one point. Just during a critical Sasalele! And cut someone down.
Here we go. Even though they cannot hit
Get
me,
it.
I don't.
Oh, yeah? Sasalele? Oh, it's remember the memes of like the lady yelling at the cat who was eating the dinner, and it was like things that were like written weirdly, and it was the word sale written, but it, like the first letters were split, and then there was second letters.
Question.
Yes.
What cat?
That was like the white cat that was like evil and eating dinner, and it was like looking angrily at a lady who was crying, like a blonde lady who was crying and pointing at the cat.
Oh, that
And the
one.
lady would.
You're going like 5 levels beyond here.
Right. So the lady would be going like sale, and the cat would be going Sasalele.
You know that cat meme has like multiple different interpretations. That's not the only one, right?
Yeah.
Because adding the cat makes it more unclear.
Well, no, the cat's like.
It made it more unclear.
No, the cat was always there though.
No.
But wait, the cat's not always there for the lady.
But for the meme.
Lady, cat.
Sasa, yes, but the Sasa Lele sign is a meme beyond that.
Oh, I see.
You're conflating two different things.
Well, that's because I saw them combined together was when I learned about it. But I didn't know that they were ever split.
I am guided by the emblems.
Maybe I'm too old to talk about modern memes.
No, listen.
We are.
Like, you get to see them little bite-sized snippets. You can't always get the entire, like, history of it. Origin. Taylor Armstrong crying and pointing. And then it was mixed with
retreat?
confused cat at dinner. To become woman yelling at cat.
Yes, that's the picture itself.
It was created by someone named DM. These pictures together make me lose it.
Dragon Bane again. Okay, now for the scary part. There are 2 arches right here. There's a flyer right here.
No, he's too old for Discord. That's just according to my 15-year-old niece.
Well, is there any truth to it?
No! Just because I was there at the beginning of it doesn't mean...
Are we done here?
She can say that to me when she has a Discord with more members than I have. That'll be the only time she can say that.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Okay, we need to retreat.
All right, I found it, and I'm now going to continue to scroll down until I find Sasa Lane.
You're really hung up on that, aren't you?
Well, one is also incredibly funny, and I want to send it to somebody.
Soon he'll be too old for streaming.
Not that soon. Like we get a time where I'm like, oh, nope, can't be funny no more.
But that's never.
I mean, depending on why funny, I suppose.
Okay, start by attacking over here. Hopefully I hit. I hit! I wasn't ready. Yeah, but that means I can kill with a follow-up. Like this.
I'm not a child anymore.
Oh, I forgot how Sasa Lele was written.
How?
Why did they do it that way? So there are 2 squares of letters, because there's 4 letters in Sail.
Yeah.
And there's 1 square to the left and 1 square to the right. Instead of being S-A-L-E on the first line and S-A-L-E on the second line, the top one of both is S-A, and the bottom of both is L-E. So reading it from left to right, it literally says Sasa Lele. I see how this started.
He's now going down a separate rabbit hole.
Oh, there are a lot of characters being pitted and making this comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, even Ghost Trick.
Everyone's favorite CTV game. Jay tries to explain memes.
What's another meme that I know really well? You know?
No. This was not a challenge. This was not a challenge.
Come on, we used to have a thing where I tried to explain the plot of a movie I vaguely heard about.
I know.
And it was usually funny. There's the whole clip of me trying to explain Forrest Gump. Which apparently was not about somebody who had polio.
Very much not. They were never sick.
Well, they were in the leg braces, though, and they ran out of them. I thought they had just run away from polio.
That's not how that works.
Well, I thought that's why it was a cool, magical moment.
That's not how that works. Oh God, the boss is coming after me.
What happened to
The boss is coming. Jay! The boss is coming. The boss is coming.
Who's the boss? There's no boss. They're all corrupted.
There is very clearly a boss among these guys.
He looks absolutely no different.
Okay.
Oh, right, the dots of death.
A corrupted can be a boss. They just don't need to look unique.
I see.
Also, suspension of disbelief when the story is trying to be believable is a different thing.
Sure. I see he's not wearing his standard boss hat. I at least thought maybe they would do some kind of like bigger, scarier unit.
Vayne. I don't like the fact that
Like, what was a corrupted version of the mother, actually?
That would be
Oh,
mean.
That would be hilarious. I mean, mean, yes. Terrible. How could they? How could this possibly happen? I know it would be a fun activity.
What?
We are nearing what is possibly the finale of the story.
No.
I would now like to try to summarize the plot of the story so far.
No.
All right, here we go.
That wasn't say do it.
Yeah, but like, okay, this is really. I'll try to keep it quick and efficient.
You can do
We
that.
woke up. We didn't remember anything.
This can
We
only go wrong.
found our mom, who was nice,
Here goes.
Surprisingly.
and then she died.
Unsurprisingly.
But she didn't die though. She sacrificed herself to do something to us. Like she did some kind of magic spell.
No.
No?
No.
Was it just to hold off the enemy?
Yes.
Okay.
They were trying to steal the emblem rings.
Right.
One very
Okay.
specific enemy were trying to steal the emblem rings. I don't know who it was though. They never showed us who it was.
They didn't show us? So you don't think it was, Hallenbrand?
Jay?
The Ivy's dad.
Jay?
Yes.
Look at screen.
You're looking at Val. Whoa! Oh. Listen, she was green. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it would be Vale, huh? Okay, yeah. So Vale came in to take the stuff. Right. Okay. So then we set off. Did we already have the fan club? Yeah, we already had the fan club at that point because they were hanging out with Mommy.
They were our attendants, yes.
Yes. And then we boy, there are so many units I'm trying to remember that we have not seen in a long time. Orange-haired lad and old man and I think that's it. Because the twins are the magic ones. Yep. Okay. So we had all the we were trying to go to different locations and get to the different countries and get the rings back from them so we could use them to stop Sombra. The one name I can goddamn remember. So we do this, and the first country. Oh yes, is Raphael's country. Blondie, Flower Crown.
Okay, it's not Raphael from Three Houses. It's also not looking like Claude from Three Houses.
Right, because it's not Claude I was thinking of. It was no, not Clifford. Clyde.
No,
Claude. It was Claude.
No, you just said it's not Claude I'm thinking of.
Fuck.
It's not Claude I'm thinking of. The Clifford, no, Claude.
No, Dimitri.
You got there.
Dimitri.
You got there.
It was Dimitri.
You got
It
there.
was Alfred. Oh, okay.
You got it.
Okay, so we went to not Dimitri. We got his ring. I will not. I'm not gonna try to remember who had who. And then we went to Desert Town, which Desert Town had Ike. That was an easy remembering one.
You jumped over 2 towns.
I went over 2 of them? Crap. Okay, oh, Bermodia! Bermodia had Roy?
Close!
Who did they have?
Brodia!
Oh, they did have Roy, though.
They did have Roy.
Okay, they did have Roy. Okay. So Brodia had Roy. Okay. But that...
I think
that
I'm
was the
dead.
next one that we got was Roy. Who else am I missing?
I think I'm dead.
Wait, why are you dead?
Because there are 2 mages here.
Coming to swarm
But
you?
there are 2 mages here amongst all these people that will die with 1 hit to mages.
Can you fuck
No.
all the Falkster down over there? Gotcha.
Trust me, if Yunaka could have been down there, she would have been.
Yeah,
Wish I
gotcha.
had more time.
Oh, right. The animations are off, so that thing's already happening. Who else am I missing? Is there a water town, maybe? I think like the different elements or kinds of towns. Brodia. I mean, we couldn't have visited Ivy's country because Ivy was trying to attack us this whole time. Her and Hollenbrand.
No, stop calling him Hollenbrand.
Hasselhoff.
No. Jay,
So who else are we missing? Yes.
we did attack her country before we went to the desert place.
Oh, so we got their ring beforehand?
No, we hadn't. It was just on the way.
Oh. Did we get a ring from them?
Okay, who are you referring to as them?
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the 2 countries that I missed. Is Ivy's country one of the 2 that I missed in my...
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. And that is Illusia.
Yes.
Okay. Got that one. Okay, so that happened. So then we go forward a little bit. We meet Vale. Well, we meet nice, confused Vale.
Oh, that happened a
Who is
long
that?
time earlier.
Right. So I will just say along the way of the country tour, when we're going down that country road, we meet Vale, and she's nice, and then she's not, and then she's nice again, and then she's not, and then her whole like daddy, her being the daughter was revealed.
That was after we went to the desert place.
Yes.
Everyone's second favorite CATV game. Jay tries to describe streams he was not paying attention to and may have entirely forgotten.
Listen, these are a long series. This is actually like the Fire Emblem game that I have paid the most attention to. I think.
Are you
Oh,
telling
why?
me I
Something
don't
about
have
it.
your...
Well, no, I'm just saying this one has been the most interesting. And
The
I'm
most
not
digestible,
sure.
probably?
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like the easy dessert that like I'll dine on. Where like Three Houses was definitely the full course meal with the overlapping timelines and such.
Our foes are strong.
Okay. Yeah, so then then we go and fight. So when did we lose the rings the first time? I think that was when I'll just skip the dad guy. So Holland no.
Now you're mixing them.
Crap, no, Saruman.
Yes, you are.
No, not Saruman. Oh, no, I've lost it. No, come back. It's Sombron. Sombron got resurrected and then took the rings in a spell. Did that. And then they just kind of had them, and that was bad. That was very bad. So then we went to fight them. That's when you got stuck in your first like double map. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in the first double map. That was a problem, and there was somebody who showed up. They just showed up there and said, "Haha, we are going to take the rings." And then they got us some of them. Who was that? That was the retainers of Ivy. Was that when Ivy betrayed them?
Depending on what you mean in this instance.
During the double map, somebody shows up, and they're able to snag. That's when the guy who looks like he's made out of shadows showed up.
Yes.
I remember him. I don't know whose retainer he was though.
That was Ivy.
That was Ivy. Okay, that's when Ivy's betrayal happened. Is that also when Vale chucked a ring from one boat to another?
No.
That is not. Okay, that's later. Gotcha. So we get some rings back at that point, but they still have a lot of rings. Now it gets goddamn hooky, because this is around like when you started going into the DLC plot of like the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, well, I'm right now I'm just concerned here because there are a lot of things happening right now.
Okay.
Those two
He's
can't run
father,
away.
David Hasselhoff. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember his name.
They did say, someone in the commentary are saying it.
Please die.
Hyacinth?
Yes.
Oh, the flower. Oh, because Ivy and because
Hortensia.
Oh, shoot. Hortensia. Yeah. And Gold Mary because of
Technically.
is Gold Mary with Hortensia?
Hortensia's retainer, yes.
This makes so much sense now. Everyone's from Ivy's country is named after a planet. So there probably is somebody there named Rosemary, so I'm not technically wrong. Okay, cool.
I'm not a child anymore.
Good job, Vale.
Ooh.
Why is Vale level 37?
Don't
Do
worry
they not
about
class
it.
up?
They don't class up,
Okay.
no. They're just a fell dragon.
Alright.
You know, just a fell dragon.
Yeah.
Anna is also a Lucian.
Oh! I want to look at what kind of plant would be called an Anna.
No, you don't need
There's
to.
gotta be one.
You don't need to, though.
Cause it might work. No, not Anna Poland.
Hey!
The genus Anna is the family Gesneriaceae in the major group Angiosperms. That one. Okay. So what is inside of this genus?
Haha! Death!
On the house.
So sorry. Finished.
Oh, everyone from Solm is named after Italian desserts. And Brody is named after a mineral. Oh, they all had different.
Yes,
themes?
all of them had a theme.
Oh, look at them go.
Look at him go!
Renee is named after a character from Fire Emblem Engage. Now wait a minute.
Not technically wrong.
Oh, is there a plant named after Anna? Oh no. Ah, I found it. There is a Anna plant, which is a Chinese evergreen. So she's fine. She's safe. She's a plant. Even though she's not green. This Anna is never... Well, I can't say never green because, you know, some of the engages would work.
Okay, this works. Staff, heal, you. There we go, he's fully healed.
I've got this.
Stand
At your
there.
command.
Get waited on.
Hey, chat. How many of you here have, like, a car family member? A family member who really likes cars? Have you ever been in the spot where you try to talk with them about cars when you don't know anything about cars?
Why would you do that to yourself?
I just wanted to make some cool conversation. And at some point, I say that my car is rear wheel drive, which I have a real trouble saying rear wheel drive. I don't know why.
Well, damn it.
I remember who it's a car. Oh, who died? Ivy.
Goldmere is also not doing too hot right now. Why are you attacking? Oh, look at that beautiful line below me, though.
Line below you? Oh, can you fire a laser through all of them?
I wish I could. The only one who really has that capacity is him. But, okay. I'm gonna have to go back in time no matter what. So I'm just gonna do this for a haha funnies.
Come and get it!
But yeah, if you look here
Any
now.
customers?
Override, Rider Bane.
One strike will decide it.
Whee!
Oh. That really works out. God dang.
If only he had damage to actually do anything with it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going back in time to before Ivy died. Here we go.
I gotta keep going.
Heal. There. Dance. There. Who has more defense? He has... Well, I can check it this way. He has less defense than you? I know you hate pain and all, but get some defense if you don't want to get hurt.
Well, you can't get defense if you don't get hit. You can't raise the stat.
Technically, yes.
So the aversion of pain has kept them
Yes.
in range of pain. The cruel irony of avoidance.
Okay. Here we go. Hopefully this doesn't turn out horrible. Ow. So not horrible, but it did hurt.
Okay, alright, but you're definitely survivable.
Stop sealing me! I don't like it. Ah! So someone out there had Thoron. Good to know. Dragon Vein. Fog! Okay. Why won't you die? Oh, you will actually die. Die! Give me speed.
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Crom.
Subs, I have a question.
Yes?
I'm like, the way that I remember playing Path of Radiance, why have you not plugged the hole?
Because I stood in a position where I was unable to plug said hole.
Oh, okay, so you would.
And-
Okay.
If there weren't for these three mages, I definitely would have plugged said hole. They kill anything. Because this is the perfect hole plugger for me.
I see. Lots of armor, lots of resistance.
Not lots of resistance.
Oh, that's what the mages are a problem. Right. I see, so you just need to maintain the proper distance so that they didn't get hit.
Mm-hmm. Please hit.
From me to you!
Yeah! There you go, Alir got healed. I really need to get rid of those three mages. But I don't really have anyone that's really good at getting rid of the mages. Anna has a chance of getting rid of the mages. Keyword on chance.
I don't do mercy.
Ooh,
Think whatever you like.
nice. Dex speed and defense, nice. Okay, I can turn back to Ike again.
Slashing more than prices. As expected.
You are still a problem.
It feels odd for Anna to be my favorite character in this game.
Why?
Like the reused joke character. You think it needs to be thrown out into the background? Nope, nope, nope.
Get one free.
They are real good.
Ow. Okay, now he can't move. Good. Oh. If I get hit now.
Then you're pretty much boned, I'd have to imagine.
No, then he would have hit the 1% chance.
One's free.
Okay, thank you.
What I feel. I just want to live in peace.
As she's using this cursed dagger. I will murder everyone.
See, this is the problem. Like, if it weren't for this one mage, look at what I could do.
Oh. Wow, just ruin her.
Mm-hmm. Fire.
Come and get it.
Ow. Ow. Now run away, Ivy.
Go! Get out of there!
Okay, there are 3 more mages.
Hmm.
But if I get rid of you, I am fine.
Okay.
I have to attempt. Fuck, I'm dead.
I only have myself to blame. My old mentor. Is that you? I led a happy life, Javier. Just like you wanted.
Is that the mentor too?
Yeah. Wait. If I go back in time here, I go here. Me attacking this person would do nothing for me. Unless I engage.
A little help, please.
Okay, that seems like
And
it would
then
fit here.
I
Correct.
take out my axe!
You're gonna big smashy the mage?
Yes.
I appreciate this. I like how she came out of the fire already flying. Ah, you motherfucker!
Okay, with that, I can now retreat away from the combat again! Because god, there was no way I was getting out of that alive. Uh-oh. You bastard.
Yes.
I don't know how to deal with this now, actually. Engage.
Emblem, engage!
Storm's Eye with Tomahawk.
I don't back down. Yeah!
Hi. She looks so smug when she does that.
Yeah, she does. But of course she would. But who's Madeline? Oh, she's so different now.
You keep saying that every time she transforms.
Her whole identity is thick armor, bow, and shield. Currently, she has none of those, so my association is just gone.
I think I have an idea. Swap. Oh! Fuck you! Get over here! I missed. I fucking missed.
Oh, you tried to suck them over to whackable range?
Phrasing, but yes.
Well, not that kind of...
Fuck you! I missed twice!
Oh my god! Go back in time.
I'm gonna try and see this play out before I try to go back in time.
Okay.
Okay. You only have 50. Yeah! But I hope that would hit. I'm allowed to wishful dream. Or wishful think.
It's actually the same thing.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Do you guys have more device?
Bitch.
You're gonna go for Goldmere, aren't you? Yep. Oh, Goldmere's dead. Yes?
Just laughs and dies. Just the tiny sound that she made. Just
Okay. Okay, different idea, I'm grabbing an obstruct instead of that. Staff, obstruct. You cannot go there.
no 3 hopes for you.
Dance. Staff. That was a bit too many. Okay. Anna, no!
Why? I wish I'd had more time.
Oh.
Okay, so even if I got rid of that mage, that wouldn't have saved me.
Oh. Anna, do you run your shop anymore?
Yes?
Can we go to her shop and buy things?
Kind of.
I remember her, like, cooking every once in a while.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
Back in time to the beginning of the turn.
Whee!
The problem is here. Again, these 3 are the only ones I can really use a big move with.
I'll manage.
Stopping here would force them.
More fighting?
I could get rid of them like this. Or one of them like this.
Finished.
Now there's you. I gotta do the one that is the furthest away for now. I can... Oh. Ideas are forming.
Oh, okay.
Anna, you're here. Get broken. Okay, and then I go here. I go engage. I go common arts. I go raging storm. Dead.
That's Olivia for you.
And then I get a turn, and I do this.
Siege!
Oh, the mega attack.
Yes.
On my way.
Let's do this!
That's it. Strategy in motion.
Let's see you talk this!
Granted, still doesn't do too much damage, but you know. But it gives me another turn to run away after this.
Oh.
You... Yes, okay. You can stop this guy. But I want to make sure you're stopped. And I can't guarantee that easily. Why is it so hard for you guys to kill? Thank you. Uh-oh, wait.
Need help?
Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's just that one mage.
Well, one mage is pretty killable, right? Look out! Yeah, you better take any damage. They could die in one more hit.
I would prefer not having to do the one more hit part. There.
First one's free.
Ah, so close. Yeah, wait, we did it! Yes!
Because of the...
I got
the
Grasping
baby attack?
Void. I got this to proc.
Second have a tome. Only do half the damage of... Ah.
So I use his own magic
Yes.
against him and one-shot him. But with that, the very scary part that was over here is now dead. We have 3 mages
Okay.
who apparently all have Fortify!
Ah.
Which I don't know if you remember what Fortify does.
Gives people more defense.
No.
It creates a spot you can't walk through.
No.
Eh.
You can read.
Oh, a staff imbue with the healing magic recovers HP within all 5. Oh.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mortify is a weird name for that.
Fair.
I would call it sploosh.
I wouldn't.
I mean, it makes sense though. 5 space radius. Splash healing.
Does Sploosh... Is Sploosh the one that makes the most sense, though?
Well, okay, comparing sploosh to fortify, in which describing more of what it does. Because fortify, they'd be like fortifying your defenses. I would imagine that they would be like something that's breaking that they would heat. They would be able to like repair that way. Like if there was a breakable wall, they could fix the wall, saying, "Aha! No, you can't break down that wall."
Sploosh sounds like a
It's a
water
water
spell you've
spell.
seen in Dragon Quest. Yes.
Okay, fine. I would call it. Ooh, an aura staff, because it's like an aura that emanates from the person.
Funny, aura is a spell in this game.
I would call
Or
it.
at least in the franchise.
Right. Emanation. So there was the Physic staff, and that one meant like you could heal from spaces away.
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah. So a word kind of like Physic. I think emanation would be good.
Okay. What are you saying?
Emanation?
What does that mean?
It's kind of like how how light bulbs emit light.
Yeah?
Emanating or emanation is the act of emitting light. So emitting a thing around you. So the staff would
Fuck
emit.
you! Fuck you!
Getting
Oh, he gets. Oh, Zentra.
Who, Jay?
Zestia.
Closer.
Zestrina.
Celestia.
Zestina.
Okay, we
That
go
were
back.
my limits. Okay. What are the limits?
I don't know.
Yeah. Emanation is a long word. Okay. How about emanation?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Synonyms.
I think this is the best place I can stand. Okay. Why do you guys have Savage Blow? Oh, thank God. Okay. I lived through the hard part here. Again.
Oh.
Timera's
Aha.
level 19.
Oh, yay! You almost capture out that. Ah, perfect. The staff of radiation.
Yeah.
That'd be clear.
Again, you guys are a problem. Granted, you only have Elfire, but that's more than enough to be a problem. Get more speed!
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Okay. And with that... Now you two. One other
Other
weird...
games. Oh yeah.
One other weird problem I have right now is I want Alir to fill out this engage bar to do the super moves again. But
Okay.
I need to put her in combat to do so. And putting her in combat is scary.
Can you heal up her wounds?
I have someone else who needs more urgent attention. Like, it's
Then
not
yeah,
like
sounds
the
smart
wounds
to
are
wait.
hurting. It is more of just a, can you even take that many hits?
Right.
I need to check on her. Do I have a
Staff of
fortify hit?
radiation sounds like this joke weapon from Fallout. That's a mini nuke on a stick.
Obstructs, silence, freeze, illuminates, rescue. I have one fortify with one use left on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can do it like this. Okay. Let's get the most out of this one fortify I have left. Or be lucky. I'm lucky! My engage bar went all the way up again? Ooh. Okay, so that's part 1. You have a sword, you have a spear. You are perfect for this. We dance.
I can fight.
One person can hit Alir right now.
Okay, then you probably have health enough for that.
Let's make sure. Here, take staff, restore. No poison. Veil over here. Oh wait, Veil. Veil. Yes. Okay, so if I just let these two stand next to each other, her bar will naturally just fill up over time.
Okay. Therefore preserving their health.
Yes. Good. And I can make Ivy just poke enemies and then retreat again every time. Yep, they're trying to not attack Goldberry because they can't really do damage to her.
Oh.
Oh, no.
They can adjust for that.
Yeah. They're
I
just
mean,
not doing
it's
something I don't like.
impressive, but it's annoying.
Yeah. Okay, at least I hit once. Ooh, a crit. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you!
Here I come.
Okay, I have...
I've blocked the hole.
I need to stop these guys because now this guy wants to ignore me and go all around. So,
Plug the hole. Plug the hole.
what if I plug the hole with him?
Out of the way.
Are you making him so he can't move?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's Victorian Blast.
Now, those 6 units here cannot move.
Okay, that gives you some breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
But now they can walk through each other though, right?
Yes. But
So
those
is
are
the
the
hole
closest
plugged?
ones. It's not completely plugged, but it's helpful.
I mean, and they probably can't walk through those if you stood somebody in those empty spaces.
You say that, but remember here, I need to make sure I live too.
Right, but if you just stood somebody in that empty gap, then they couldn't walk through each other. And they also couldn't reach you?
This guy can't reach me.
He can.
If I plug the hole, he will still reach me. He's the
So it's not
boss.
that they can't attack, they just can't walk.
They can't walk. They can still attack, yes. So the goal is to like move Yunaka back over here and make it harder for them to move out of this area.
Your orders.
Gotcha.
I need to dance Yunaka. The thing is, I'm waiting to like actually quote unquote plug the hole until after that turn has been used.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, while you plug that hole, I should be right back.
Let's see here. I can attack you.
First one's free. My turn.
Nice. Another one down. Okay. Alir's gonna get that kill. Alir needs a kill.
To get speed?
Speed and engage bar.
Oh, right. That's an easy kill,
Fuck.
so that makes sense.
Well, I'm not gonna get as much engage bar as I hope because there's someone here that's gonna kill steal me.
Come and get it!
Yes.
Thanks for the assist.
But more speed.
Which is good. More
Yes.
attacks.
Okay. Dragon Vein. Haha! This works.
Right.
Not because Anna did damage, but because Goldmary did damage.
Alright.
Here. Staff. Physic. You knock out. Stand over here.
Grace and skill.
Oh yeah, I have technically a magic. Oh yeah, magic attack, big magic attack. I can't kill with it though, and I know they're gonna heal this very next turn, so it's gonna be useless. Like, doing damage to them doesn't really do much if I don't kill them outright at the same time.
Ah. Right.
But hey, I can make them use multiple.
Okay.
Arc Thunder!
Our bonds give me strength.
That's a really cool attack.
How many fortifiers do they have left? More than 10! Oh! Archegone!
Nice.
And Yunaka leveled up again.
Okay.
And there's one heal. There's two heal. And the boss got a little bit more poisons. Wait. Oh, I misread. I'm a dumbass.
Oh.
I thought like
Ow.
Jace and the allies got more engagement bar. No, it's just Veil herself. Okay, but first things first, I need to stop these guys for as long as I can.
From me to you!
And getting that extra damage, it does not hurt. I need to dance there afterwards. Yep.
First one's free!
There. Okay. Reposition. Yes. Use the fists.
Punch the Swordmaster.
Exactly. the thing is, I got 2 hits on that instead of 1, so the bar went up 1 further than it could.
Oh, okay. So it's based on how many hits, not how many kills.
Yes, like every hit, even the enemy hit counts to fill that up. Elwind. Yes. And because I punched, they can't retaliate even if I miss. Too bad I won't. I agree. Okay. Again, we're in this odd position where we're trying to just whittle down at this guy.
Need help?
There. If I get her filled up, I get the dance back as well.
Oh, and that's like the big area dance, right?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be helpful.
First one free.
Okay. I need to move you out of the way. Fuck you in particular! And now you can't move, and you will die. Hopefully die. You will die! Die!
First one free.
One of the armored knights are gone. Or generals, rather. Run, 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 run. Dragon Vein. Ooh, you shall not pass. If you attack me, I die. Good to know. I'm glad we had this talk. No. Save the scary nuke for later.
Okay.
They really want to attack me, and I don't like it. Ah! I need to take a look at how many more they have of those goddamn, Oh, I got a crit! One less enemy down! Uh-oh.
What? That's the reverse of... Oh, yeah.
Oh, one more enemy down. Yes, but one less enemy to deal with, one more enemy down. This might be a problem, actually. Oh, no, it works perfectly fine.
Okay, they filled the gap poorly. Gotcha.
Yes! Oh, thank you. Now I get rid of one of the healers. Ugh! The reason is I needed that is because Yunaka needs to hit someone to stop everyone in that track.
Oh.
If there were no one there, all of these 4 could then move again. Like,
Gotcha.
all of them. And now I get rid of them at the same time. How many staff users do that get rid of? 3. So now they suddenly lost 3 heals.
Hey, okay.
It's over.
How many do they have left? They have 4 and 1. They have 5 left. And this guy will break if he uses it once more. So if this guy dies next, then
I'm sweating.
Okay.
now it's you 2.
And you shall be prepared to go fight yourself.
Yeah, no. I should focus on getting rid of this guy. Ooh! Wait, that means that I killed him. Thank you, Anna. What do you mean you dodged?
well, they didn't want it to be too easy.
Don't give
So
them an
this is
excuse to let Anna miss.
This is a proper challenge for your skill. It's kind of a compliment, in a way.
I did jinx it. Okay. Doing this gives me what I want, though.
Right.
And now Alir can turn into Super Alir. That's the unofficial name for it now. Dance.
From Alir to Super Alir. Alright,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
this Goyle, right? This Alir person,
Yeah.
that has two colors, right?
Yeah.
Two primary colors.
Where's this going?
What are the chances that we're gonna see a purple-haired Alir at some point, where their hair, like, mixes together, the red and the blue, to become purple?
The possibility is there.
It is there.
Hey, Waluigi the plumber!
We got the Waluigi.
Yes.
We've done it.
Mists!
Wait, was that the YouTube one?
Yes.
I was. I would have been the zombie.
What?
Huh? Oh, just reminiscing about the zombie.
You're the only one who cares about the zombie!
I know.
Literally no one else cares about it!
I know. You're a sad, sad boy.
I'll help.
Okay, victory.
Thank you.
Money.
Well, wasn't that one? Ah, see, Din cares.
Mm-hmm. Now... Heal! Okay, that was the last fortify.
Ready for me?
Oh, on their end or on our end?
Our end.
Oh. Well, that's actually good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What you got?
Now, how does this
Enough.
keep going?
Chip and chip and chip and chip.
You didn't move. Uh-oh. Mage, go 2 to the left and 1 up, please. That's not where I wanted you to go, but you didn't heal this turn. And now we're in that odd positioning where I can't stop all of them from moving anymore. However, one less healer!
From me to you. Let's hear.
Okay, yeah.
They only have 1 heal left.
Just a scratch. Come and get it.
Just give up.
There we go. Now, he can't move. Okay. How to deal with this? Move Lear away. We start by doing the same thing we always done. Dance! Then make it hard for you guys to walk. Yep. Now, because of this guy, he can actually move through the fog. And this guy can almost get through the fog.
Leave it to me.
Which means this is in order. And stand here. Stand here. Live! I know you've been dodging everything, Inaka, but God, I don't like that you are forced to do so. Ivy, why are you so slow?
Well, I don't really walk on my own that much. I just kind of ride
Why
the dragon around.
Why is your dragon also slow?
We've been going out for so long. We haven't really rested in a while.
I thought you were going to refer to a different kind of going out there for a second.
Oh, no. Apparently that's you.
Oh, no. Have you seen how Ivy is around Alir?
That's what I'm referring to. That's what they
Oh.
want to be going out with. Not that Alir would go out with the wife. No.
Okay. The pop filter creates drag. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know, but Ivy actually got in the Fire Emblem Heroes game. Oh no, Ivy did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jay?
In a...
Did you hit your toe again? Your silence speaks volume!
I'm making sounds, but they're being filtered out of the mouth. Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hit my toe.
Okay, who hit your toe?
My lap tray fell off the two cushions on either side and fell directly onto my toe.
Mm-hmm. I have a recommendation.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Alright, my mistake was sitting cross-legged, I understand. We're fine, though. We're fine.
I'm starting to think you need to see a doctor if this keeps up. Yeah, crushing your toes is not normal.
No. It's definitely the color is pretty much normal. It's not pointing in weird directions, so it's not like broken. It's just there's a huge black and blue mark right underneath where the toenail starts. So say if you move the toenail, that especially touches the spot that's black and blue. So I just hit it at just the right angle. It should be healed in like a couple of days. I was able to walk up and down the mountain today just fine. It was fun.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Let your feet rest.
No, it didn't even hurt at all.
That's not the point.
No. That's okay. Tomorrow's VR day anyway.
What?
Huh?
You heard me, what?
I alternate. I do a walk, and then the next day I do the VR workout with Gorn and Super Hot, Fruit Ninja, and Beat Saber. And then the next day I do the walk again, and after that's VR, and I just keep alternating after that one every day. It works great. I would call it arm day and leg day, but then I'm carrying dumbbells on the walk. I guess they're kind of leg and arm day in a way. Man, I've been doing that for, gosh,
Need help?
at least a year and a half now.
Come again.
At least carrying not carrying the dumbbells. That's been more recent. So I guess I've been basically doing that, a walk in VR, at least for all of quarantine, really.
Dance. Okay, now we get to the part where I'm gonna be real scared.
But there's so few of them. Why are you afraid?
Okay, you can not reach quite there yet, but
Oh.
there. It's because now I can't stop him.
So he's just kind of free to run around.
Now he's free to run around again. Yes.
No.
I'm gonna take a risk. Okay. Don't worry about potentially bothering a doctor. It's literally their job.
No, Liz. I don't need to
We
worry
are.
about bothering a doctor. It's more about making time to go to the doctor. I'd like, you know, make a schedule and then put it out there. I gotta figure out time to go.
What if someone did it
I'm
for
gonna
you?
That's not. I can make my own doctor's appointments. It's fine.
That's not what I asked.
I mean, yeah, sure, it would help. Yeah, my toes aren't even. My toe isn't even like barely black and blue. Oh.
Yeah, that one, it became worse now, didn't it?
No, there's just a spot I didn't notice before. Oh, look at that.
Okay. You should stop touching things!
Just want to make sure it doesn't hurt.
Go to the doctor!
It's a welt. It's fine. Just because I have a history of not going to the doctor. does
You
not mean I have a
do!
history of going. Well, I mean, well, yeah, but no, I've gotten better since then. I was like in high school with the recurring problem that had kept happening. But I fixed it. I eventually fixed it. I'm from Norway. Can I make an appointment with my friend near your office?
He refuses to do it himself. Oh, Jason, yes!
They don't even know I'm back in the area yet.
Which feels like you should make the notified.
Yeah, no, I definitely should be going to the doctor soon. At least get a checkup. Because because if anything, I get to go to the doctor and be like, I go, so how is your diet? Well, I've lost 60 pounds in the past year. I get to brag a little bit.
Oh, of course you can reach me. Of course you have a longbow. What are you mumbling about?
What? I realized I've just been paying attention to my tiniest toe. I'm like, I should pay attention to the toe next to it because it also kicked the dumbbell.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that one's totally fine. Welcome back to the area, Jay. So what did you do this time? I fixed the problem I used to come in here for, man. You won't even worry about it anymore. Well, at least I fixed it for now until they come back. I hope they don't come back.
What? Yeah?
A recurring issue of
Toes?
yeah, with toes.
Got
Yeah,
it.
recurring toe issue.
Same issue.
Yeah, I actually fixed mine. They don't do it anymore.
I got rid of part of the nail.
What did you use?
A doctor.
You know what I used?
I don't think I want to
don't know what this is. Or there's like this tool that people use. It's in like Medicare kits. Not Medicare? Taking care of your nails. Not Medicare.
Nail polish?
No.
Spirit has tried.
When you get like the nails did, that's a
Manicure?
manicure. Yes, it's in a manicure kit, and it's this little like bent metal tool, and it's used to like kind of shave off the dead skin around the nail. And I learned that's really good if you soak your foot, so you can just kind of cut right into the toenail, where it just gets the toenail, nothing else. It's super simple. So with that, and a lot of attempts, I was able to fix.
Good. Now I have a different thing here I'm currently working on. It's time for Engage Plus again. Because that means now you won't miss. Yes.
Pedicure. Is pedicure for toes? Oh, I think. Okay.
Now, the good old dance is back.
Let the lesson begin!
There. Okay. You are all that's left. I can go here, and attack here, and you will have that much health left.
Need help? The winds are victorious.
One health bar down.
Let's go!
Less defense.
Right.
Die!
From me to you! Just give up.
I think we won, Jay. Wait.
They have
Yeah.
one more health bar for this, right?
Yeah, and that health bar will be gone.
Before the next turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You don't trust me?
I just... You see, like, a lot of people I'm looking at right now have their turns spent.
How their toes
So-
spent.
Yeah, no, no.
Aren't my
Like, they
friends
have their
strong?
turns over. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. You. I want to get rid of you too. So, get back.
You and your horse.
I said get back!
Don't waste my time! Now you know your limits.
Hey, I got her to level up again before I had to end the turn. More adorable by the minute.
As part of the murder.
Murder!
Judas.
Okay, so even if I want to make sure that I got the kill, I could do this attack too.
I see.
And,
So they're very especially dead.
yes, very so.
Oh, yeah, their
Nice.
hair's also blue raspberry.
Yes, because essentially she takes out her red and put it into the others.
Ah, that makes sense. But that sounds a little unhealthy.
Just a little. Do you think 85 damage is enough, Jay? Like,
What is-
it's still
what
funny.
is this?
Beyond that 85, I can then afterwards do another 46. And you say if I miss. These moves can't miss.
Oh.
There's literally no chance of missing. Oh, hi.
This is just like when I fought the soldiers my mother created for our mock battle. Mother is gone. But wherever she may be, I'll show her how strong I've become.
Fuck you!
Sleep now.
Get DNA!
And gay blasts!
We
I kn-
found it, the gaydar.
I know that she's supposed to say engage blast, but it does not sound like that.
So long, gay Bowser.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Fuck you. Yep, that's fair. Hey, we beat it.
Yeah, I mean, got through pretty good.
Now what does that do for us?
We retrieved the ring safely. But it doesn't seem to hold an emblem. Strange.
Oh,
Is it but a normal ring?
It seems so.
perish the thought.
But when I hold the ring, I feel a warmth stirring in my chest.
So it's as I suspected.
What is it that you have surmised?
The Pact Ring. It
Right.
belongs to and holds the power of Divine Dragon Monarch Lumera.
What else do you know about this pact ring, Marth?
Lumera once said that Divine Dragons
Oh!
give a special ring to someone they truly trust.
Oh, it's a marriage ring.
The ring strengthens the bond between the two
Wait.
and brings them closer together. It
what?
grants special powers to the divine dragon and anyone they make a pact with, of any sort.
So Mother once gave this ring to someone she trusted and had a special connection with?
That's what I
It was
guessed, too.
someone!
But she'd lost her friends and allies in the war. So who she gave the ring to, or if she gave it at all, there's just no way to know.
Mother.
It was someone!
We know that as long as she lived, the most important person to her was you. You should inherit the ring. Give it to your most trusted ally.
I'll think long and hard before I decide who's worthy to wear it.
That we've arrived at this place. It must be the work
Goldberry?
of Queen Lumera.
It's
You don't know that.
They're watching over me.
I
But the
think I
fight ahead is
do.
my own. I must be strong. Let's
Your
go.
design and her design would be quite
I'm
the pair, I'll
reluctant,
tell you what.
But there is much work to do.
Be Goldberry or
Oh,
Anna.
if you reach
or-
support level A with an ally, you can give that ally a pact ring to strengthen your bond even further. You can find a ring in the memento drawer in your room. If you cannot find yourself a chosen ally on the Somnial, try resting in bed for a while. You can only give the pact ring to one of your allies. Choose the recipient
Oh.
carefully.
So it could be Yunaka. Give it to John!
No!
Give it to John!
If I understand this game correctly, I've heard some things, and I think, like, the kid characters you actually cannot give that ring to.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. I mean, they're calling it a pact
Yeah,
ring,
I
though,
could
not like a...
if they wanted to localize that, I could rather see that being like, hey, I just want to, like, have you in my family, not like, oh, you can? Oh.
Right, right.
Oh, it is platonic? Well, then my statement is then
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, it'd be fine.
Hey, Anna!
It's a kinship. Wait, is Anna 10?
I don't know. Why do you assume 10?
Oh, we were just talking about, 10 of the... of John, which I don't know if John is 10 years old.
I don't think he's 10 years old either.
I was just going on by what Gomez said as an exaggeration. And you can adopt in this game. Look, you've adopted so many pigeons.
Exactly. What's Anna but another pigeon?
Yeah. Pigeon, peon, same thing. Anna's 11.
Now then. John is 10. Why are we sending 10 years old to wars? At least be 16.
Well, he's just gonna be a doctor, so I was supposed to be okay.
Oh,
it was
wait.
us who made him fight.
Hold on. There's Vale, there's Goldmary, Tamara, Fram, Alfred, John, Yanaka, Corin, Mavir, Vander. Yep, need to go to bed.
It is.
Hi, buddy. I need the gold and silver. We probably don't have enough time for another map, but I will do the story segment for the next, or the story before the next one, so we can just skip it next
Okay.
time.
And I mean, you could certainly just save in the middle of the map and come back to it.
Remember how I can't do anything else while that happens?
Oh, every time that I bring that up, you always say that, and I always
Mm-hmm.
forget.
You're not gonna give it to Yunaka? She doesn't really fight as much as she just dodges, and she's doing that job perfectly fine! Also, Goldmary's funnier. Like, in real life, Goldmary would be an exhausting person to be around. But here she's funny.
Yeah.
I never put items in the well. There. You're not going with a murder machine my whole through playthrough? Fair. Wait, it doesn't have gameplay value? Ooh. I thought maybe it was actually gonna make them stronger. Well, I need to consult someone very important before I make that decision first, though. Do you know who that is, Jay?
Wait, what's that?
I need to consult someone very important before I make this decision.
Sammy?
Yes. Hey, Sami, for an apple, or for an orange, who should I marry?
Wait, what are you doing?
I gave him an orange.
Oh,
He's not telling me who to pick.
doesn't he always give you back the same thing?
Yes.
The fragments for friendship?
Yes.
So you just bullshitting right now.
I was making a joke. I had assumed you would be like him. I was setting you up for a joke.
I'm sad.
He's doing what's called a bit.
Oh, it's just a bit vague.
There we go. I probably need to, if I understood correctly, need to go to the, well, damn it. Need to go to the drawer to actually pick up the ring before I can give it to anyone. Just doing these so that we can get the supports. There. Hi, guys. Now, ring is in here, right? But yes, there are the three options. Do I give it to Anna? Do I... Oh. Resting in bed may change which allies are insomnial. If the ally you want to give the ring isn't around, try that. Oh.
Find your waifu.
It raised the ranks from 20 to 25. Ooh.
Rank of what?
The like, bond rank, I'm betting. But...
Oh.
Take the ring. Believe. You can always save and see which scene you like more. No! The decision is final. But the collage video might be a different story.
No.
Oh, it's yellow because these are the ones I could give it to. I could give it to Celestia.
Would match their outfit, yes.
See it all? No. Veil? No. This is Mavier? No, that's Marin. No. Madeline? No. Hortensia? No. I thought we were out and about. You were Mavier. Sorry, no. Chimera? No. Sorry, Anna.
You're gonna go with that? Not Anna.
Alir just runs past her friends. I like you, but not that much.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite.
Wait. Let me double check here just to make sure. Yep. At least you can tell where people are before you, like, go to the areas.
The Sweethearts Day necklaces are looking great so far.
Anna, are you sad I didn't pick you?
We've done a wonderful thing. Thanks to us, Lots of folks are going to have an amazing Sweethearts Day. I couldn't have done it without
Sweethearts
you.
Day?
I think like her supports involves like essentially making a Valentine's Day gift with the pizza.
For the necklace idea.
Oh.
Still not changing the name though, sorry.
Bye. Okay. Take the ring. And we leave. And then Ivy faints in shock.
Oh, right. Poor Ivy. I mean, it's platonic. It's fine. Is it platonic in the Japanese version?
Ah. Hi, Vale. No. Hi, Yanaka. No. I saw Red from behind. I was like, hi, Anna. No, that's Anna. No. Where are you? No. Why can't I give it to Sami?
What would that do for you?
I don't know. It'll be funny. No. No.
Did you see what she said?
No.
It's a I was ho. I was ho.
You were ho?
I was ho.
No. If she's had a voice, I think they would sing my praises for all the quality care and attention.
I forgot you dressed her up like the literal Sound of Music lady.
Thanks for meeting with me, Divine One. I took the liberty of setting a table for you.
This is incredible. You made all this for me?
I did. The presentation is rather plain by my usual standards, I have to admit. You might wonder why I'd go so far out of my way to prepare such an unremarkable dish. But this one has a special place in my heart. So in that sense, making it for you is an expression of my truest self.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
What dish?
I'm so glad. Divine One. If I may, there is something I'd like to say to you.
What is it?
Before, I might have hidden this by insisting you must have feelings for me, but that's beneath me now. Thanks
It's the
to
other
you,
way around.
I'm confident enough to say how I feel. I'm falling in love with you. More and more each day.
You are?
Please tell me you
This
feel the
is not
same.
platonic.
This is not platonic.
This is not platonic.
Perfect. Ever the perfectionist, even now. I have to say it's endearing. Forgive me if I'm a little speechless, Gold Mary. Your confession took me by surprise.
Despite I came to you with the ring.
But I couldn't imagine a more perfect partner than you. So I want you to have
I'm
this.
surprised it does not say, like, I love you more than myself.
The pact ring?
But that's
I feel
impossible
like I'm
though.
dreaming.
You're not. Try it on.
Look! A perfect fit. And just the right match for these elegant hands.
I couldn't agree more.
Sweet of you to say. Now, shall we sit down and eat? Wouldn't want to do
That one's going for a while.
You don't know that. It was only like a quarter of the way
I feel
done.
like I owe the people of the world an apology. No one else gets to be this happy. Actually, let's toast to that. Glasses up.
Oh, they get a cute CG art.
The envy of the
that.
world. I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
I would love to find some like statistics of like who pacted with who. How many
No!
gold Mary? What? Boon of Elias. If you serious combat, grants bonus crits and damage to 2 times the number of allies who have acted this turn.
That's dodge.
2 times the number of allies who have acted this turn. But you have so many allies. So
Yeah.
you have her attack last.
Yeah.
2 times?
So,
Oh no, 2 times the number of allies.
well,
Okay.
that's still, if I were having any, if 11 people have acted and I then act, that's a crit rate of 22.
Yeah.
That's still high.
That's a 1 in 4.
Increase. And she already has a weapon that tends to give her 60 crits.
Oh. Well, I think you picked pretty well.
Yeah. That works out fine. Yunaka and Anno honestly could also have really benefited from that. But
Yeah.
those 3 were the ones that definitely would benefit the most out of what. Anyways, how do you feel?
Right. I was hoping.
I was hoping you'd come by.
Hey, do you want a gift? Do you want fishing baits?
Why does she look like that? Oh. It's only partially worth.
She has a great gift quotes.
Yeah.
Oh, without the drink hole, you get additional waking up scenes for your new partner friend. But yeah, like, they have some different ones. Like, you can't tell me Ivy doesn't like you. Like, read this.
Alright, the gift that's not important to me. What matters is that it came from you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be sorely disappointed.
Hey, do you want horse manure?
What's the meaning of this?
You forgot I could do that, didn't you, Jay?
Oh my god. It's been a while.
But, obviously then. I was probably assigned as the character in case people weren't sure who to pick. Fair. You should talk. I was gonna do that, yeah. Boop. Hi. Patrice had a voice. Do you like horse manure?
It
Fair.
really just is the Sound of Music outfit, isn't it? Let me check.
What is the Sound of Music outfits?
The like lady, the hills
I'm
are
impressed.
high with the sound of music, and she's like dancing around the top of it, and then she's wearing like pretty much that outfit. Let me check this out.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's about the people who like ran from the Nazis. They were. Wait, what happens in the Sound of Music? Oh,
Okay.
no, she starts off as a babysitter. The Nazis come later. She
Okay,
starts off as
Jay.
a babysitter.
What's the Sound of Music?
That is a movie. It's a movie called The Sound of Music, and maybe she was a teacher, but she was like trying to help. She was trying to help a family and teach them all like the power, like the beauty of life through music, and that's like where the song got
This
popular.
is-
I was like the doe, a deer, a female deer, and I get all upset.
This is the default outfit, yes, Jay.
Of who?
Of Gold Mary.
Oh. Wow. You just not had her wear that. I guess I never knew.
Oh yeah, I could buy something new here. And as the first thing as my wife, I buy you a swimsuit.
Thank you.
I was just thinking.
Yeah?
Man, I wonder how many people just bought her that outfit. It's like everyone walking around in swimsuits, and here you are, just buying it up.
Thank you.
Take this
Oh, it's
too.
also based on a true story. Oh, that makes sense. The Sound of Music is also one of the most known musicals of all time. Wander would be crying right now.
Well, you
As
say
a
that to a
movie, it is
Norwegian.
I mean it's a fairly universal story and probably more close to your home than
Well,
ours. Really.
what I mean is, your guys' musical songs are not probably common here.
Which also makes sense. Also, I mean, they're not in the musicals. It is so boring. It is such a boring movie. Oh, kill me. It's too happy and lucky. It's just, I don't, somebody die, please.
But yeah, like in Norway, like the only musicals I've really seen are musicals based on Norwegian stories. So, you know.
Yeah, so like, it became full circle. I mean, the Von Trapps were from Austria, Italy. Oh, okay. That must be the family that she was helping.
No.
I have to guess. I do not remember. The only time I have seen The Sound of Music was in school, and I will bet you anything it was music class.
Hey, lava. It could also have been history.
I mean, that also made sense. It was based on a true story. I'll give you that. Now,
I mean,
we watched Schindler's List.
That we did too.
What a...
But we also watched Romeo and Juliet, the modern version.
You do! That was such a bad movie!
What? It was amazing! It's amazingly now over the top they're going.
I mean, that's true. Okay, it's the bad kind of good. No, it's the good kind of bad.
It's cheesy.
Yeah.
You know it's not good for you, but you keep going back. Either way,
yeah, it's
main
like the
story.
Eiffel Tower of cheese. Oh, yeah?
I'm glad you can tell where they are, Vale. I can't really sense them myself.
Oh yeah, we are tasked with like finding 3 crystals to destroy so that we can go to Samran.
It looks like...
Oh yeah, I'm not doing this map now. I'm just like getting the story. But yeah, I'm betting we're gonna have to go to all the 3 different crystals, and by doing so, we fight the hounds at the same time. Oh hi, the hounds.
And we finally quell... Oh,
Yes.
hi.
Zephyr and Gris.
What a small, tiny
They
pack you
must be
two are
guarding the
now.
shard. Are you going to be okay?
If I'm
The
going to
shard?
stop Papa,
Yes.
then I can't avoid this.
Last
Shard of
time.
what?
So as I was saying while you were busy talking about how bad the Romeo and Juliet movie was,
Oh, yeah.
Samran put down 3 shards that would like protect him, that we need to, or that create a barrier, and we need to destroy them to get to him now.
Oh, remember he raised the land around this place?
Yes.
I don't remember anything about shards. That's interesting.
She mentioned that at the end. It's the MacGuffin to like make this work out to a specific number of chapters in the game, because almost every single Fire Emblem game has that amount of chapters.
Sooner or later, I have to face them. Let's go.
All right.
You know, now that I see them like together like this,
Gris.
they really look
My
like
lady.
siblings.
We have been awaiting your arrival.
And we still hate
Oh,
you.
I see. It's you again.
Why
And
wouldn't
from
it
the
be
looks
me?
of it, the other Lady Vale is no longer with us. She's gone.
That's right.
I don't know if she's
Worked
gone.
your
She
way
was just
back
kind
in,
of like
huh? I never thought you'd come
exemplified
out
by
on
the
top,
helmet,
defect.
but she wasn't like
Stop
she didn't live in it.
calling her that. No one will speak that way about Vale ever again.
Well, it was a spell,
Yeah.
and now we kind of probably have resistance to the spell because we broke it. Like, it was never permanent, and now we broke the spell, and that would make it permanent, therefore it can't be permanent.
Right.
You.
Okay.
Hey, whoa! What's this? Aren't you dead?
Oh yeah, we
I
died
have
so many
become
times last time.
3
Last time.
times!
By the power of all the Emblem rings, so I can save this world.
Maybe that's a trump card you should keep secrets.
Both of
You
you,
don't
please,
look any different.
step out of the way.
Yeah, not until we're engaged. Did you not see me engaged?
Oh yeah. I
Lord
see that. I see
Samron is
that.
opening the portal to other
I think it would be
worlds.
hilarious if like the
We're
red
here
and
to
the blue parts
protect
of her
this
hair
shard.
flipped.
Not even our Lady Vale could command us to step aside.
Then you're prepared to die.
You mean to kill us, Lady Vale? Oh, what a sad turn of events. Even after I doted upon you, cared for you as if you were my own.
It used to make me happy when you said things like that. But I know they're lies. Now, you're just 2 of Papa's followers. Enemies to defeat. That's all.
I saw you get engaged, yeah, but all that changed was Goldenberry blushed a lot.
Why are you singling us out?
Oh,
There were
oh,
4 of us.
oh.
Mavier was my knight. Marnie too.
Maybe not the time for these.
I've been told she died trying to save me.
Considering these are the lines that is being said right now.
Oh, I have the best solution. Is that more in tone of
No.
what we
Why
were-
did you
oh.
kill her? I didn't even get to tell her goodbye.
I took Marnie into my family. I looked after her. And what did I get in return? Betrayal.
How can you call the Four Hounds family? Treating them so viciously.
Because I loved them. When children stray, one must punish them. Or worse, as needed.
That isn't real love.
Oh, is that right? Then maybe I've never known real love. I know my own heart and my own thoughts. That's all that's important to me. But we'll never see eye to eye, not in 1,000 years. I serve Lord Sombra. I've done so for a very long time, fully committed to anything he needs.
I got no plans to switch sides, not even if we lose. Got it?
I see. I suppose this is goodbye then. I'm sorry to say. We've got no other choice but to fight them.
Are you sure?
They're not listening. If only they would leave for their own sakes, but they want to fight. We need to stop Papa. That means I have to put them behind me. It's about time I do.
Yeah. Time to kill someone.
What was I saying? Then they're gonna die. Do you think they'll actually die here? They don't seem like they're gonna be like this is where they're gonna, fight to the death.
I would think they will die and then they will be resurrected as corrupted under Sombron.
Oh, it's corrupted. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
is that the
makes
shard?
sense.
Oh, it is the shard. Oh, you guys are protecting it. Georgius. A legendary blade that smashes foes. Can I follow up or strike first if initiating combat? Nova! There it is! Oh, I want that.
Potent tome? It attacks twice. Oh.
I want that.
That's a problem.
Oh, fuck you! You have Fortify!
4 to 5 what?
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 1, 2.
1 to 5, 1 to 6.
Where's the rest of them? Okay, it seems like those two are the only ones that drop anything. 45 attempts to beat this map. Ooh. Wait, how many units do I get here? 14! Oh no.
That's a lot. And
I
you
mean-
just got that skill.
I've been using 12 so long that, who do I take back with me now?
What do you find yourself missing? Resistance, maybe?
Yeah, but honestly, they already have resistance. It's just the magic output is so high, it's scary.
Oh.
Most likely, I will bring back Marin and Nell. The only thing I really need is like someone with S-rank and sword. There's just a minor problem.
No one has that.
No, someone has that. Nell here is probably one of my weakest right now. Keyword one
Oh.
of. Like,
They just haven't gotten any.
yeah. Ivy and Madeline and Nell are among the weakest. And they're around like 150, 160 range. The one that has S-rank and sword is Kagetsu. He's 123.
Oh.
And yes, Nell is DLC. So yeah, I could use him, but...
Nell is complicated.
Oh, there's also Diamant I could use, but he's also...
115?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If I want to bring them back, I need to drug them. And I don't think I have enough to make them usable just yet. But that might change. But yeah, Nell is one
Gotta
of
go
the
back
DLC.
to dealing with that well again.
As you may see, Nell is a dragon. So, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, shit!
Things happened in the DLC. Yeah.
I just realized Nell also kind of likes Alir, and I also did not go for her. I hope you're happy, Gold Mary!
Look at her. Very happy.
The happiest.
I mean, it would have gotten complicated anyway. They like the divine dragon of their world, and now like it's this other one. But like, are they just residual feelings from before? Or are they real? It would just be lots to unpack.
Not like the Alir of the other world. Fair, but also she really distanced themselves from us because they were afraid of the feelings resurfacing.
Yeah.
We also checked out the Celica map, so let's just check out this one too while we're at it, because I'm coming back to this on Saturday early, so I will do some more of these. The supports make that way more complicated. Oh boy.
Odd. This looks very similar to Altea Castle.
Altea Castle? Is that a place in your world?
That's right. It's where I grew up. After it fell into enemy hands, my allies and I took it back.
You lost your home.
The Dolar Empire, led by the Shadow Dragon Medius, attacked. His forces overran the castle. The castle knights offered protection, and many soldiers fell while aiding my escape. On that day, I learned the true meaning of powerlessness. Allies like Princess Sita and the mercenary Ogma helped me retake my homeland. My people call me the Hero King, but I think the real heroes are
For the friends that made along the way.
Literally.
That's why I fight. For all those who believed in me. I want to deliver on their hope.
I think I know what you mean. I want a future of peace with my friends and allies. That vision pushes me to be my best.
You have grown strong in your battles, and are more than worthy of their faith in you. Now they stand beside you, ready to share your burden. Your struggles are not yours alone.
My friends and family have brought me all this way. I owe them so much.
Keep those feelings close to your heart, and you are certain to overcome this trial.
Trial?
Battle me now.
Fight
This
me!
is the trial bestowed upon you. Best me in combat to strengthen our bond. Win, and you will draw more power from me.
Let the battle begin. I'll show you I can overcome this or any trial.
Yeah! Okay, how bad is this? Because this is technically one of the final extra maps.
Every tile's an enemy on it.
Every other tile has an enemy on it. Every other tile has a trap on it.
Oh no! And there's a chest all the way in the back with a thief right next to it. Good luck.
Oh, there are 4 chests in here. With 2 thieves next to them. With 4 thieves next to them. Why do you have an extra health bar? Why do you have an extra health bar? Why do you have an extra health bar?
Complicate things.
Why do you have an extra health bar? Why are you behind me with an extra health bar? No, you don't. You have an item. Do I need to send someone to like, oh yeah, go kill this guy, and then I'm gonna get ambushed or something?
Possibly.
Oh.
You have to route the enemy?
If I bet, I have to kill only Marth again. Why do you have an extra health bar?
Oh.
But if I were to bet, this thief is probably a reference to a recruitable unit or something. That's what it feels like anyways.
No.
But yeah, we have a map ahead of us. All of these guys have silver weapons, or bladed weapons. I don't like that.
Silver blades.
Oh, hey, Brave Sword and 11 Sword. Oh, boy. You have 2 health bars. You're supposed to be Ogma, aren't you? Why do you have a 11 Sword? Anyways, this map can be scary. It's big. I don't like it.
And you have no idea if reinforcements are in the waiting.
Oh, there's a staircase over here. There's a bridge over here. There's something over here. Yeah, I feel like it's very much a when. And it's also odd, like, I could seemingly ignore all of this, and then also the treasure chests, and go directly for Marth. But I feel like that's a dumb idea if they suddenly decide to chase me as soon as I open this door.
They fell for the trap. Get them.
Also, notice the drugger units, Vale and Alir are the only special combos here. Got it. That makes sense. However, Rockman. Celica's map. I have a feeling I need to use Celine there. I need to...
Dion? Right.
Celine.
I forgot about her. She's from Farabastia. Firene. She's from Firene.
Yes, she's from Firene. But yeah, so apparently I need to use her for the next map with Celica if I want to get like special dialogue. Which, oh boy. And as we saw last time, there was a lot of reinforcements on said map.
Yeah. I wish you luck.
You're not gonna be there?
Listen, I am showing people where I live, and they're going to laugh at me at the furniture situation. I do have chairs now, though. I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
They're fold-out chairs for like when you're watching Fire. They're really good ones. They're like high. They have cushions in them. It's great.
Huh. But that's good. Either way, Jay, what are we doing tomorrow, though?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
My dudes?
So that would mean... oh, that's Mario Kart.
That's Mario Kart, yes.
Mario Kart.
Oh.
With the new characters and the tracks.
Yeah. Hey, Rockman, you're saying I also need Alfred? Do you mean this Alfred who's 97?
Oh, dang it.
This Alfred? Jay?
Yes?
If I want bonus dialogue, I need to use him.
I mean, you can protect him the whole way. You've worked with 12 so long, you wouldn't even notice a little,
The only reason I managed to use him at 56 was because I gave him a cannon.
Give him a cannon.
Okay. That cost 56. That cost 56,000.
Do you have that much? You have 36.
I have 36.
You can probably sell some stuff though, right? You've not sold things in a while.
But Jay, what if I need some vulneraries? Or antitoxins, or elixirs, or pure waters, or torches, or books.
I don't think you
or
need
tonics.
a single set. I think honestly this is what you could sell for money at this point.
But what if I need scroll cakes? What if I need treats?
You know, man. I think you got this. If I'm going to be honest.
What if I want Tiramisu Storm? I got MCF.
Same answer.
What if I want Clabon?
Quamp. I think you're gone.
What if I want lollipops?
Why would you want? You just eat those for health.
What if I want swirl lances? I'm running out of biting blades.
Sell them for money. Give the guy a can. It'll be funny.
It would be funny.
Or make him into a dancer.
I can't.
Oh.
There's only one dancer. They don't let you reclass
Really?
others
And they
to
were
dancers.
an optional unit?
Well, they force you kind of to get them in this one, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They were in that one like map and they had the ring.
Mhm.
Like, I found this.
Yeah, I think the only... Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I think the only game where you can actually pick who's the dancer is 3 Houses and 3 Hopes. And that's because you have to be like, I win this cup and you are now a dancer. Congratulations.
Oh.
But if I were to, I think one of the main things is, even if I sell those, they're not worth a lot. They're worth some money. Jay, I'm poor. Help. Help.
Whatever will you
Help.
do? You have something worth $4,000.
Wait, what?
Give him a cannon. Give him a cannon.
If I were to buy...
At least let me see it.
It's 63,000.
You still have money. Save now. Do it for funsies.
Do come again.
Fine, I can save now and do it for funsies.
Yes, I want to see him with the cat. Well, what is the Mystic Shield? That's also like a really good one, isn't it?
I can show you that as well.
Okay.
Let me just sell things that are worth a lot of money so that this goes fast. Come on. Apparently I can't sell, there are some things I can't sell. There. And now I have 80,000 suddenly.
Amazing.
There.
I thank you.
And now I have
Do
17.
come again.
Hey. Get a cannon. Where's your cannon? There's your cannon. Take the cannon. That's very blue.
That's very blue. I would figure it would be the accent color, but apparently not. Everything just go down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just went down.
His rating went down to 85 instead of the normal 97.
Oh, but now they're really useful, right?
They have a utility now. It's probably the better way to put it.
They're a nuisance.
Yeah. Oops. I'm just trying to
Who
see.
the hell is that?
Citring?
Yeah. Forgot that she existed.
She was part of the Alchrist gang, alongside Lapis. Oh! Oh! Wait! Do you want to say something really funny?
Huh. Are you gonna make him the class? Oh, right, it was the maid! I feel a bit out of my depth, but I'll welcome this chance to grow. I feel way out of my depth.
You can't take him quite serious when he has the heart patch on his chest.
It's just the stance along with what he's wearing. I mean, listen. You gotta wear it with confidence, and that is exactly what they are doing.
Royce made a stand-in for Jay.
Oh my God.
But we will see you tomorrow for the Mario Kart. Until then. What kind of soup was it, Jay?
Don't you say it? It was me remembering the blood soup.
That was one of them, yes.
It was soup.
Sure. It was packed
Tiny old
soup.
Man. It was packed soup. Packed full of nutrients. Packed full of watery, stupid water that makes the food soggy water.
You're allowed to be wrong.
Ah.
We have to admit you're wrong.
I will when you say so about cheesecake.
No.
See?
Damn it, you stopped me behind the perfect ending.
Ha!
But yes, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!